The Irish are now getting involved. Everyone's getting their punch in at FIFA, and I'm glad. FIFA right now is just Rocky Balboa taking those punches from Mr. T in the first fight of Rocky 3. Great analogy. I know. Great analogy. So
mark that 7 Rocky references in
yes,
Francis's
there's been
career.
So many, way more than that. All right, so John Delaney confirms that FIFA paid the Federation of Football in Ireland €5 million in 2009 after Thierry Henry, his handball. If you remember this game, I was obviously, some of my family comes from Ireland. I'm a huge Ireland supporter as well. I was broken-hearted about this. Thierry Henry keeps the ball in from going out using his hand. Clearly, it's so clear. All of the Ireland players stop. Shay Given stops, puts his hand up. Play continues. The referee does not call it, and the ball's in the back of the net. And that goal ultimately sent Ireland out of qualification for the South Africa World Cup in 2010 and sent France through.
What's that I smell? It is corruption.
No way, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We're not in, this isn't FIFA. FIFA stand for sportsmanship, especially in the players in the French, especially Thierry Henry, great sporting player. Anyway, well, Thierry Henry came out and apologised after that, all that drama that fell after. The Ireland players were so angry about it. They said that even though he admits to it, they still felt that it was lack of sportsmanship. And to basically silence Ireland from saying anything, FIFA came out and said on 18th of November 2009 there was a playoff match between France and Republic of Ireland, blah, 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 blah. During the match, a handball by France's Thierry Henry led indirectly to a goal against the Irish team. Ireland did not qualify for the 2010 World Cups. While the referee's decision is final and the Football Association of Ireland ultimately accepted it as in such in January 2010, entered into an agreement with the FAI, Irish Football Association, in order to put an end to any claims against FIFA. FIFA granted FAI a loan of US dollars 5 million for the construction of a stadium in Ireland. At the same time, UEFA also granted FAI funds for the same stadium. Wait, this is where it gets great. The terms agreed between FIFA and FAI were that the loan would be reimbursed if Ireland qualified for the 2014 World Cup. Ireland did not so qualify. Because of this, and in view of the FAI's financial situation, FIFA decided to write off the loan as per 31st of December 2014. There you go, lads. You can just keep the money that we gave you to keep your mouth shut and not enter into protest of this. You can keep it. You might have to give us it back if you qualify, but you didn't qualify 2014 either. Just keep it. That's the money.
Called incentive-based rewards.
And they've called it an illegal payment transaction. How is that legal? Just because the money being transferred might be officially through banks and given to one government to the other, you're still paying as a football association to not protest a clear violation of the rules, basically, or protest it enough to maybe make a change and have instant replays go into the game, because that was the most pinnacle example of how one decision can change a game. I'm not saying that would have changed everything for everyone. I agree, the referee's decision should be final. These mistakes happen. But as soon as that money gets passed across, because they're scared that Ireland might have put up a case for something out there to pay them, whether you think it's legal or not, is ridiculous. And now that they're all with all the corruption scandal, it's just egg on their face even more so.
Gordon Gekko should have been on these corruption boards, because money isn't made, it's just simply transferred from one place to another.
Exactly.
That's exactly
money isn't real, George.
This in case this situation.
Yeah.
So they were paid. Well, they were paid. So it's not like the end of the world.
Yeah. I mean,
no, of course it is. Like, the whole corruption thing with this is, here's the funny thing: these $5 million or £5 million or €5 million, whatever the currency was, or is going to be used at the time. The funny thing is, 5 million, in comparison to the information that's about to come out, this is going to get buried. Yeah. This is going to be one little, oh, that's right, oh, and Ireland was paid off in Thierry Henry's handball. And then there's going to be another $5 million thing. And because all of this is simply going to avalanche.
Yes, as Jack Warner calls it.
It's going to get ugly.
Yeah, Jack Warner has stated that not even death will prevent this avalanche from falling down.
He fears for his life.
Yes, he does. So you've got some information on Jack Warner that I'd love to share with the audience. So
one of the things that our commenters, our lovely commenters that we love all so much, have asked for is pictures. So we're going to run a little picture strip of Jack Warner while I read over some of the allegations for him. Because again, we said you're going to hear these names. It's sometimes a little bit easier when you get a face to it, because look, when we talk about Messi, footballing world knows what Messi looks like. not as many people know what Jack Warner looks like.
Yes.
Accused of racketeering, wire fraud, money laundering, and bribery.
Holy.
From the early 1990s, he allegedly began to leverage his influence and exploit his official positions for personal gain.
Yeah.
Accepted a $10 million bribe from South African officials in voting for to award them the 2010 World Cup, and bribed officials with envelopes such containing $40,000 in cash. I've always been curious about this one. How do you fit that much cash in one envelope? When one demurred, he allegedly said there are some people here who think they are more pious than thou. If you're pious, open a church, friends. Our business is our business.
He's got away with words.
First, the fact that he said that, using religion to make money.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, that's one thing, using religion as a way to make decisions and ban gays and lesbians from having service, right? But using it to make money is a completely different thing.
Of course. And as John Oliver and Jon Stewart alluded to, using religion to make money, if there was a Scientology.
Oh, yeah, forgetting about that. All right,
hilarious, though. So that's Jack Warner.
Yeah, so Jack Warner we know. So he's also came out in a recent quote that I just mentioned briefly there.
Yes.
It goes along the lines of, if I go down, I'm taking all you motherfuckers with me. That's in the context.
How much better would it have been if he said that, though?
I wish he did. I wish he went like, if I burnt, like the quote from Hunger Games, where she says, if we burn, you burn with us. That's it. Because literally, he's taking them down with him.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, that is true. But the thing about Warner is that he's now stating that he's going to prove that there's a clear connection between the transactions and Sepp Blatter. So I think he's out gunning for Sepp Blatter. In that case, he turns from a scumbag to now a kind of useful scumbag, similar to Chuck Blazer. They all are going to have their parts as the informants to take down the kingpin. If it is Sepp Blatter, it might be someone else. We don't know at the moment. Still, any more disgruntled news that we could have that is going to go towards Sepp Blatter is great news. Anything that we have to bring him down. So, in retrospect, there's a bunch of shit hitting the fan in FIFA. We knew this was going to happen. We're doing our best to divide the bullshit stories between one guy who was a fan in Brazil World Cup trying to claim his money back because he didn't feel it was a just tournament, to the Irish government taking money, the Irish Football Association, taking money from FIFA to keep their mouths shut. These are serious stories. We're going to try and bring them to you as much as we can. We've not heard anything else on the Italian story at this moment. That might be one of the bribes you were talking about with Jack Warner and the referee funds that he gave over. There's allegations that the referees were bribed in the 2002 World Cup. And this is what I said way back. Snowball effect, domino effect, whatever you want to call it, it's all going to happen. Every World Cup is going to be investigated, and we'll soon probably get some answers. So everyone's eagerly anticipating Jack Warner's revelations. At the moment, it's all just hearsay, and he said he's going to take everyone down with him. Come on, Jack. At least give yourself some less jail time. If he puts Sepp Blatter right in it, we'll cut your jail sentence down to what, 10 years? Don't have to do it for 20.
We'll settle. Well, 10 million, 1 year per 1 million that you bribe people with?
So we'll see how that ends up. We've already got 10 million to his name, so maybe on top of that, 20, we'll cut it down to 10 if you take Sepp Blatter down with you, because that liver spotted face won't hold up too well in jail, I don't think. Make sure
held up after 82 years.
All right, let us know what you guys think in the comments section below. What is your thoughts on what's going on at FIFA? What can save the game? Also, who should be the next president? There's a list that we'll leave a link to in the bottom. There's the likes of Luis Figo, David Ginola, Zico, Prince Ali, all these guys. I think someone even put Emil Heskey forward to get it. That was a great suggestion. Comments in the section below. Subscribe to TYT Sports. I'm going to catch it.
Here it comes. Oh, you can't look at it.
What am I supposed to do?
Subscribe.